You're about to hear the most informative, inspirational, persuasive show in America, the James A. Henry
Happy
of
Thursday,
Leadership.
and I'm in a little bit better mood. Today we're going to talk about Audacious Leadership. Now, we're cutting the politics out of it. I really am, because I'll be honest with you, I'm an empath, and sometimes too much negative energy gets me down. And I'm having to take a break from a lot of things to kind of, get closer to God and everything. But with that, I'm going to give you 5 points of what audacious leaders should do. Number 1, an audacious leader must believe in themselves. They must believe in themselves. They must believe in their capabilities. Any self-doubt is going to cripple you. Now, at the same time, though, that you believe in yourself, you need to be aware of your limitations. So that's number 2. Beware of your limitations. Sometimes in an organization, certain leaders try to put too much on 1 or 2 leaders, and let me tell you something. That's a huge problem. That's a huge problem. I think there needs to be more delegation. People that are willing to do more and work more. Not just lean on a few leaders. You should be able to have an organization where you are able to raise up other leaders. But I see that that's a problem in businesses, corporations, organizations. They tend to lean on a certain few leaders to get something done. And then they wonder why sometimes their organization is dying. So, help find some ways to proactively delegate. So that's something else. Number 4, draw boundaries for drama. Throw drama and conflict to the door. And to be honest with you, that's what I'm having to do in my life right now. Because with what's going on politically and what's going on in some ways in some areas of my professional life, I'm having to say, hey, I can only do so much. Our distracted, defiant, degenerate culture is so demanding that, no one person can just do it all. And that's why we as a country, I worry about the shape of this country. Because we're leaving our leadership to a few oligarchs, when we could be out there shining a light in whatever sphere of influence. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I have lost focus of what this show is supposed to be about. Because I got caught up in the drama of what's going on in politics. And as an empath, I don't do well with drama. I do not do well with drama. And I'm just saying that. I'm not blaming the people that cause drama. Because maybe in some ways negative energy is all they know. Number 5, eliminate negative energy. Listen, you have to do that. Because maybe not you, but some other people in your organization are empaths. And they sense some negative energy around them. And so they've got to find a way to eliminate negative energy. Because if you start entertaining negative energy, you know what happens? You start bearing the consequences. And I'm ashamed to say that I've been one of those that's been kind of dealing with that, and I'm an empath, and I've reached a point to where I can't take it no more. This show is not to be some political drama sideshow. I wasn't checking my emotions like I should. And my best friend Michael, Father Michael, got on to me for that. So I'm going to take a week off to take care of myself and do what needs to be done. Now, I'm sorry that it has to come at such a crucial time as this. But I'm taking a break from several things because, well, quite frankly and sadly, it has to be done. Now, look, I don't want to sound all sad because there's still hope. No matter what, there's still hope. Those of you listening to the sound of my voice, maybe you're a leader. Maybe you're trying to be an audacious leader. And maybe some people in your organization, they got these demands where they have, where they want you to be on top of things, but yet you got irons in the fire. Sometimes we as individuals and we as a nation sometimes have to say no. You see, I left it a while for a long pause because I want you to let it sink in. There's demands to be on social media all the time. We're being slaves to our screens. Just a few minutes ago, I just got back from doing some shopping with my best friend's wife. And I gave myself a break from screens during that time. It wasn't easy, but I needed it. Because I can only take so much. And sometimes, you guys, we can only take so much. But once again, it all goes down to what we said when we were too overwhelmed. Sometimes we just got to say no. See, audacious leaders need to eliminate negative energy. And to be honest with you, before tomorrow, I am going to start setting some boundaries so I can do some self-care. Okay? Do some self-care. That's what audacious leaders need to do also, is some self-care. And eliminating negative energies and going towards self-care is one thing that's going to help you. We are humans. We are finite. But you know something? God is infinite. God is infinite. And I think right now, with what's going on, the inflation, bad foreign policy, and just other negligence and corruption, it's easy to be angry. It's easy to want to lose hope. But sometimes we have to draw a boundary from all the political drama. We have to distance ourselves from that for a while. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to distance myself. Because sometimes, listen to me now, you've got to do this. You've got to draw the line, and for a while, until you get your equilibrium back emotionally, say no. There you go. Because I think saying yes to too many things dilutes our power on how we leverage our time. Okay? We have to learn to say no. Or we have to learn to say not now. It's kind of like, and we can sit there and feel shame and guilt about doing that. But we have a distracted, defiant, degenerate culture that is, the leaders of them are pretty much narcissists who define the system. And the granddaddy of all narcissists, Satan. He wants to shut us down. He wants to stop us in our tracks. He's been trying everything he can this year to get me to shut up and not talk anymore. He's been taking away my joy in podcasting. And I figured, well, one of my shows needs to go on the chopping block. I'm sorry. At least for about 10 days. We can stretch ourselves too thin. And I as a kid, when older leaders used to tell me, Jimmy, don't stretch yourself too thin, I used to get angry. Oh, I could do anything. I'm invincible. Now that I'm their age, or even older, I realize, hey, that's true. You can stretch yourself too thin. You can get too overwhelmed. And what causes overwhelm? Our distracted, defiant, degenerate culture, who is led none other than by Lucifer, the devil, Satan. In Hebrew, it's Hasatan. I'm just telling you guys something. Today, tomorrow, and after tomorrow, the next 10 days, except for Wednesday the 23rd, I will not be podcasting on this show. Because I'm having to take a break from a lot of things to exercise self-care. It's not easy saying no, is it? You got so many people in so many situations demanding on your time. And maybe in some cases you can barely take care of yourself. That's when you got to shut down. Say no. Let some of the other people and organizations pick up some of the slack. You can only do so much. I know. That's difficult, but you know what? We got to do it. Or sometimes just say not now. Well, Virginia, if you can't do that now, well, sorry about that. Catch me on the next go-round. Right now, I'm having to say no to a lot of things. Okay, number 6. I can't think of one. Number 6. Focus. I think audacious leaders should be more focused. Here's the problem. We're raising up a society of people that don't know how to focus. And sometimes, with my ADD and bipolar disorder, you give me too much to focus on at once, my mind goes, can't do it no more. It's kind of like moment of truth. Can't do it no more. You have to stop and take care of yourself. Look after yourself for a little while. It's not easy. But when you're struggling, and it don't look like, people put you out on a limb in organizations. And you're wondering, what the heck? It's kind of like, What are you going to do? What can you do? I mean, I have to be honest with you. I'm having to really regroup and refocus. And I know I started back at the beginning of August after being out for so long, and I was enjoying it for a while. But then negative energy came in, and we got to eliminate the negative energy, get back our emotional equilibrium, and get back our focus. Maybe on the 24th, I'll put in a best of. Okay? I'll find a best of that's good, and we'll put that in there. It's like I said, guys, I'm real sorry that it's had to come to this. But we got to do what we do. I hope you enjoy listening. If you like what you hear, please subscribe, become a part of the James A. Hendrick School Leadership. This is Jimmy saying until next time, keep up the hope. Keep up the faith. Jesus, listen to me, Jesus saves, and we're all going to be okay. When you start getting anxious and overwhelmed, I need you to just say this mantra several times in your heart. Jesus saves, and I'm okay. Take care and be proactively informed. And remember this, from the bottom of my heart, Jimmy loves you. I really love you.